of time a day, of sunlight a day, from like June 21st until the next equinox was mid-December. So you go from 22, 23 hours of daylight, all of a sudden you're down to 22 hours of darkness.
Right.
And, if there's no snow on the ground and it's raining, it can be blacker than crap.
It's pretty dark, yeah.
But if there's snow on the ground, it's just twilight. It's not bad, So, hey, Don.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, Don.
Good.
Well, I got to get over to our page here.
Lucy, go lay down. Go lay down.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Good. Just got up from downstairs taking disappointing pictures.
What were you shooting today?
What's that?
What were you shooting?
Martini glasses.
Oh.
And yeah, basically just pissing myself off. It was one of those nights, I swear to God, photography is like golf. You have days that are just great and other days just suck.
All right, that's the way I see it. It's like one good shot and you're hooked, just like golf.
Yeah. It's just like golf. This was a day of throwing my club in the water, basically. But I got to golf, so to speak.
Well, what was causing you problems?
Oh, I was just playing with the lights too much, I think, really. These Williams-Sonoma glasses are good and bad because of how thin the glass is. I mean, it's good because it looks really nice when you get it, but at the same time, it can be really tricky to get that super thin, 0.5 millimeter rim to light up. And so, yeah, I was just frustrating myself with it. That and it's boring. It's just boring. It's just a glass shot. So I wasn't really planning on using anything with it. I just wanted to play with it. I wanted to do a splash shot with it, but I didn't feel like making a mess tonight, so I just shot the glasses.
One of the things that I like to do, and I think it's a good practice, is to get something like that, like 2 martini glasses, or a bag of marbles, and then get your lights and everything's set up, and then set the timer for an hour. And what can you do with those props? What can you shoot in 1 hour?
Yeah.
And when the alarm goes off, you stop and you see what you got. It's a good it focuses you. That's the word.
I think I need to get a more interesting subject than glasses. I'll share it with you real quick.
I don't know. I would say no. I think the more boring the subject is, the better. Because then you can't lean on the subject to make it good. You've got to make it good. So,
yeah.
All right. So
is that a tilt shift lens you use?
What's that?
You use a tilt shift lens?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it's like the bottom is going one way and the top's going a different way.
Well, yeah, I'm lined up with the bottom, but instead of tilting the camera like this, it's flat to it.
What are you looking at?
Shift it up.
What do you?
He dropped it in the chat.
Oh, it's in chat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So yeah, I just on black, pretty boring.
Yeah. Did you do? Is this dark field?
You could call it that. I mean, I just dark field. The way I like to do dark field is actually I'll stick the 48-inch octo behind it and then just black out, my frame.
Right.
And then let the light curl around.
Right.
This was actually above the top. And yeah, dark field would have been a hell of a lot easier than what I did.
Because is what you're where you're missing it is.
Yep, in the corners.
Yep, right in here,
Yeah.
right on that edge. So even if you don't do dark field, you should still have your black. Still put your 2 white cards back here. Glass up here.
Yeah, the white cards
No
are
matter
there.
what you do, no matter what you do, you got to have those white cards back there.
Hmm.
And I've got 3 feet tall, and how I think they're 3 feet tall and a foot wide, and then they're creased at 6 inches to make those things, and they just stand up on their own
Mm.
and use them because that's what's missing here.
Yeah. Yeah, I had they're actually flat onto it instead of flipped. So that's part of the problem. And then I hung the light instead of putting it behind it. And I was just goofing around. I knew how to do dark field, and I was thinking I should just do dark field, but I wanted to see if I could make this work, and I couldn't.
Sure,
So,
sure. It's a good thing. It's always a good thing to do to screw around. It's just a great
Yeah.
thing to do. Yeah, absolutely.
and I really shouldn't even be upset that it didn't work. I mean, that was the whole point, to see if I could get it to work, and I couldn't. So, but
Well, when you're working in the studio and something isn't working, I can almost guarantee you that it's either composition that's eating you up, and your point of view is too stagnant, or you've seen it before, or it's boring, or what have you. But it's that, and technically the thing that will grab you every time is angle of incidence equals angle of reflection.
mm-hmm.
That's the scientific what's going wrong. That's where it's probably going wrong lighting wise.
Yeah.
You can pour all the light you want at it from the wrong angle, it will not light it up. That
Yeah.
type of thing. All right. So whose picture is this one up here? Is this Cliff?
That's mine.
How you doing, Cliff? How's everything?
Doing well, Don. Thank you.
Yeah. This is really pretty, Cliff.
Thank you.
Your highlights are nice in here. They let us know that this is a very shiny shoe here.
Yes.
We've got the height of the heel, the toe, and what it feels like inside with the inset. We've got that all going here for us, so that really, really helps. I think that right here, it's getting kind of messy right there. See what I'm talking about?
Messy meaning dark or flowing
Well,
together? Or?
Yeah, flowing together right there. We're really, our eyes are trying to find where this shoe is and that shoe is there.
Okay.
Now, how to fix that? Because that's an angle of incidence, angle of reflection problem right there. Because this shoe, being shiny, super shiny, is reflecting the shadow side of itself from that shoe. So it's just going to be dark on dark there.
Okay.
So how do we bring that up? Mm-hmm.
Well, I threw all kinds of angular light at it, and I couldn't correct it because I saw it.
Yeah, it is. This dark shoe is reflecting that dark part of the shoe right
Yep.
there.
No, I saw it.
So the only place you could put a white card to have it work would be right there. And we're certainly not going to put a white card right there. That's
Right.
not going to work.
Now
so
I have a behind the scenes I posted with this, so you can see what the lighting setup was. No. 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 Nope. I sent it. It said it went. Nope, that's not it. No.
No, I didn't get any. This is all that I got.
Oh my God. Because it said it went when I sent it.
Huh.
Oh darn. Because I really wanted you to see, because I lit this camera right from above is, I actually used a large umbrella and bounced the light off the umbrella back into the shoe. And then on the back side, I had another studio strobe that was shooting into a white card. And the white card I had up above, facing down to try to bring that light down to create a rim on that back edge of that shoe. And then I had two speed lights, one camera right down on the table shooting to illuminate through the underneath of the shoe. And then I had another speed light here shooting back into the card, trying to fill this area here. And I ran out of time. I finally had to send the image. So yeah, I'm disappointed that the
It's
behind the
here,
scenes
but
didn't
it's
show
here,
up.
but there's nothing on the image.
It's black?
Yeah. No, it's pure white.
White.
Yeah.
Huh. Huh.
What you're seeing on the screen now is that JPEG.
That's what I sent you.
Yeah, there's no.
Oh yeah, there's the file name. Yeah. Wow. I don't. Because on my desktop, because I moved it to my desktop, and then from my desktop I downloaded to you, and it showed up on it's on my desktop.
Yeah. I mean,
oh.
it says it's a JPEG.
All right. Well, as you can see, I had a lot of light.
Yeah, if you maybe slightly overexposed that
You
one.
think it was just too much?
Yeah,
I didn't wipe that shadow out.
No, don't know what to tell you on that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm looking at it in the folder here, and in the folder here it says 0 bytes.
Okay.
So I have no idea what's going on with it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. Yep. Well, doggone it, because I wanted you to look at the setup and talk to me about that. But
this is going to be a challenge. I don't know if you can fix this with this composition.
I was just going to say, so it's a compositional error.
It's a compositional error that is an error because of the reflectance of the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Because though that shiny reflectance is right next to its own shadow.
Okay.
It's black reflecting black.
Yeah.
And yep.
All right. Daggone it. Well, I'll have to practice on some more shoes. I took these back. I bought them and then returned them.
They weren't your size?
No, they were uncomfortable.
I can see that. I can see that.
So yeah, so I'll practice some other shoes and not do that again.
Yeah. Check it. Yeah, check it out. And sometimes, well, the worst thing is, what if this is exactly what the art director wanted? You see what I'm saying?
That layout.
Then I'd get paid.
Then you just use Photoshop to do it. Take 2 shots and blend them.
Well, I'm just really wondering if that's not what we would have to do here. Seriously,
you might be able to light paint them.
Maybe bring a white card in, cut a white card like this.
Yeah.
And take it up. So this is a white card just to get a single shot.
And then remove it.
And then take the white card out, shoot it again, and then take this area and blend it over the top of this one here, because obviously we're going to have a reflection here. We're just going to have to cheat it in here. So.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's probably what we'd have to do. All right. Well, good, Cliff.
Thanks, Ton.
You always you learn more from the things that are hard.
Yeah, you do.
Really true. Really true. Tom, we got two here from Tom. Are they the same shot, Tom? Or we got...
They're very close. They were a different foam core in the background, and I was playing with a light blue foam core and a sky blue foam core.
Okay.
And just trying to, I couldn't decide. I actually got a color wheel out. This is supposedly the complementary color
That
to this
works
red.
really well for me.
Yeah. The other one, I just thought the blue was pretty, but yeah.
I think the blue's pretty over here. The one thing that we get over here is, oh no, I guess we don't. Oh, for a minute there, I thought I saw a horizon line, but we don't see a horizon line. Either one of these would work fine. Tom?
Yeah.
Either one. Yeah. Very nice. We got the patent leather reflection here.
Shiny.
Texture up here. That looks really good. The inside of the shoe, bottom of the shoe, the height of the heel, and what does the toe look like? Everything covered in these two shots.
The fun part were those highlights, of course.
Uh-huh.
And I fought the lower highlight on the right shoe, the toe shoe, the one along the bottom, not the one on the top. Well, I did that too. And in fact, there's a thing I don't like about it. No, they're actually on the other shoe, the long reflection right there. Yeah, that.
Uh-huh.
So I started out with some white cards, and we'll do the behind the scenes. I started out with white cards, and they just were like chunky looking, and they didn't really fit right. So I ended up with a long cut piece of paper. And that long piece of paper let me make that line where it was supposed to go. It kind of was cool. I don't know, it just hit me in the mind. And
yeah, those shoes are at an angle. Those shoes.
Yeah, so I'm back just to the inside of that box in the front, and that was about getting the reflection on that heel.
Yeah,
and that
shoe
paper was
shaped like that. So this paper, for this thing to reflect that paper, is going to have to go from back here.
And it does, yeah.
All the way to heck up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a long ass piece of paper, and I did have that white card on the right. That was my representation of one that was actually over my shoulder where I was shooting. It isn't obviously in that exact location, but.
Where are you getting your colored foam core at?
Hobby Lobby.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
It was 40% off this week.
So you had two different colors of blue?
Yeah, the other one's just a darker blue.
Okay.
It was a deeper. One was called sky blue, and one was called neon blue. So lid over the top.
That's a big light for a pair of shoes. 64-inch PLM is a big light.
Yeah.
For a pair of shoes.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Yeah.
It was, and then I struggled with the heel side of the left shoe, trying to get that to pop and get any kind of highlight in there. I originally didn't have that box on the left, and I tried doing it with reflectors, and I just couldn't. Trying to get that line on the heel in the back by the zipper thing there.
Here? Oh, here?
Yeah, that and the one below. You can kind of make out a little bit of the box at the top of the heel.
Yeah, well.
Down at the lower down is, I think that square light is actually the box.
Yeah, I think you're definitely running right up against angle of incidence, angle of reflection here. These shoes have more little angles on here than you could even begin to count. And a lot of those angles are coming right back to camera here. So how do you light this up? I mean, this is going to be tricky. And again, probably with an additional card that you then take out with Photoshop.
Which part would you like, Don? What's the dark
I
under
put a
the
card.
heel there?
I would probably take a white card,
Okay.
put it right here. Okay, right here, so that this reflected it, and this reflected it, and all of this would reflect it. Now, it would be so close to the shoe that it'd be in the picture.
Yeah, take it out then.
I just drop that, I take my
Yeah.
Photoshop.
Drag out that clean edge there, blue.
Yeah, just go in and say, okay, I'm going to cut this right here
Pull it.
and, exit out, and then leave that other blue there. Should just come right out.
Yeah.
Why not
Yeah,
take
I-
2 pictures and just mask the areas you don't want when you're done?
Yeah, that'd work too. I struggled with that left side. I mean, there's something going on there, but I just couldn't get the rimming edge going.
Well,
There's a lot
I also
I
think,
like and a lot I don't.
yeah, these aren't bad shots at all. By no stretch of imagination are they bad shots. But your lights are. For me, Tom, you've got really
Mhm.
big lights, so you can't get them where you needed them. Where you needed this light to be, this one here needed
Yeah.
to be right here.
Oh,
That
right, tied
softbox,
in there.
right in there. That's
Okay.
where that softbox needed to be. Right
Okay.
in there. Yep. This is a pretty good. It's a medium softbox, so you'd probably have to put it on a boom to get it out over the table to get it in that close. But that's what you needed. That is why your image is, or the reflection is so small on here.
Yeah, because it's far
so
away.
Far away.
Yeah,
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
So Don, draw a circle of where you think that reflection would look best. I mean, if that were bigger, where would it?
If you brought the light in,
Yeah, I mean, it would be that whole back of the heel then.
yeah. If you brought it in, you'd probably get a highlight that would run down like this.
Yeah, something like
Pick up
that.
something like that and come in, half this thing here. Plus you get a little bit more here on the toe.
Right.
It wouldn't change this because that's not shiny,
Right.
but it would give it a bit more fall off. So this would be a little bit brighter and a little bit less bright here, almost imperceptible, but it would still be there. The closer
Okay.
the light, the faster the fall off, inverse square law. So
Right.
yeah, but yeah, that's what it is, Tom. Your lights are
Cool.
just too far away.
Well, you know what? I have not torn this down yet, so I'm going to
There you
go
go.
play with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
You
all
probably
over.
get
Yeah,
more light on
absolutely.
that sole too.
Yeah, and you know what? It would. You can't see it in this one, but you can see the brand name in the sole if it were brighter, and it might light that up.
No, where did you get the shoes?
Those are a pair that my wife had in her closet that she hadn't worn,
Oh, okay.
and so I was lucky. But even then, they were new. She's literally not worn. I had to peel stickers off of them, and you couldn't believe how much dust and crap.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, they just they cling to it. So
Yep. All right. Well, very nice. Good.
Thank you.
Good work, guys. Good work. Really good work. Harder than you think. Good fashion
shiny
accessories.
is
Fashion accessories are shot in every town and every place in the country, whether it's purses and handbags and wallets and shoes and belts, etc. No matter what, there's photographs to be made. Cool. Questions? You guys have any questions about the upcoming shot, the cola shot?
I have a question about the sunglass one. How is that different from the other sunglass one we did?
It's not a sunglass shot. It's
This is a
when I
lifestyle.
read the brief, it wasn't. You're not supposed to shoot the glasses directly. They're kind of like in the sun.
Yeah, this is a lifestyle shoot. The other one was a product shot.
All right.
So don't do a product shot for this one. This is not, sunglasses on a seamless background kind of thing. This is, girl in Volkswagen, etc. It's
Okay.
telling the story of the sunglasses.
Got it.
Okay.
Yep.
Where was the sunglasses?
It
Far back.
was.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. These are products. Boutique.
Okay.
All right. All right. Well, the Coke shot, your shots do not have to have a model in them. I went over that this morning with some of the guys. They don't have to have a model in them. You can do product kind of placement. But one of the things I want you to look at is everything that we talked about today, white cards, placement and stuff, they're not doing that here. This is really kind of pretty gritty kind of work. So keep it gritty because it's got to fit the style it's got to look good with these images, which means you're going to have to figure out some post-processing issues as well. Number one, they've clipped up their blacks, right?
Sure have.
Yep, they've clipped up their blacks. That means they moved that histogram, that black histogram up. Number two, they've taken a lot of green out of these pictures. There's green in there, but that's a damn green tree. And they've taken a lot of green out of the pictures. They've reduced the color palette a little bit in here. And they've made it look as real and funky real as possible. That's what I want you guys to do. Part of it is, we pride ourselves in building our own style. It's very important we build our style and et cetera. But we also have to keep our doors open. And sometimes keeping our doors open means we've got to do something in the style that the art director has already determined. So we've got to cross over a little bit and do something for us. The fun thing for me is it's a real brief from a real company. You get to see exactly what they used here, plus these shots up there. And your shot needs to just slip right in with theirs. The previous class, some got it, some did not. Not bad, not bad. These shots don't work at all with this. Colors are all wrong. This is too ordinary looking. This was better. This one's better, but probably too much green. We're going to brown it up a little bit. Make it gritty and fun. So you'll have to do a little bit of a search for some post-processing ideas as well.
Cool.
So,
This is more like a color grading assignment.
yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely color graded. Yep. Right. Any questions? Any pretend questions? All right. Well, okay. I'll let you guys go. We will see you next week. I know Mike and Michael come to every class, so I guess we'll see you guys on the weekend.
Yeah, I'm on the weekend one if I'm up. Usually I forget about it and I'm out downtown or something.
Yeah.
But and this weekend I plan on being up for golden hour and trying to get the Coke shot. So we'll see.
Well, you think you can get up early in the morning, huh?
What's that?
You're going to get up for early morning, you think?
Well, yeah, I mean, sun doesn't come up till 8 o'clock now, so I don't even need to get up that early, 6,
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We have a thing here that we call sunset that's very similar.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a hell of a lot easier because you don't have to get out.
I was thinking about that tonight, and then we ate
That is-
dinner, and by the time
I
we
want
got
you to-
done, it was.
I want you to think about something though. Sunset is finite. Sunrise is not finite. So if you're there at sunrise and it takes you 30 minutes more to get the shot, sun's still coming up. If
Yeah.
you go at sunset and it takes you 30 minutes longer you're done. The sun is going away. So
It's like that timer you talked about at the beginning.
yeah, there's a little bit more pressure in the evening. And that's when you're there and you know the sun's going down extremely fast, and the makeup artist wants to halt the shoot because there's an eyelash out of focus or out of place on the model, and of course she's, you know, one tiny little model standing over here in a giant landscape, and you're going, it doesn't matter. Let it go. We'll fix it later. We don't have time. We're not going to throw the baby out, fix the eyelash, and then lose our light and have no shot at all. I can honestly say I've never not gotten a shot at an evening shoot, but there have been way more times when I think I've lost a year or so of life. Just pretty amazed the next day when we get the film back and go, oh my God, we got it. I can't believe we got it. And generally it's makeup artist or hair. All of a sudden the hair person will run in to fix some little thing of hair. It's not going to matter for this shot. But all right. Okay, guys.
Cool.
All right,
We'll
bye-bye.
Okay,
see
Dan.
you next time. Take care.
Have a good week.
All right,
Yeah.
you too.